welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Chris Bassett. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. Kicks and deals.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Bassett, a former all-star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Merrifield. On to first in time. Double play. Here is Matt Olson, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And the first offering is not close. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur. And in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back. Makes the catch up against the wall. No score as we head to the bottom of the first.
Against all odds, now you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't play it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they round. Yeah, and this is more.
Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Charlie Morton.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first, with Merrifield up to the plate. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." The pitch. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Good eye right there. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a third-round pick. Their first-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their second-round pick that year was Brian McCann. On a strike, the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
1-2 here. Liner snagged at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Second in the American League in home runs. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss there. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
1 down, base is empty. That one missed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And George makes the grab. And Albies is retired. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So man aboard. So here's Murphy now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. And the batter is George Springer.
The right
Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. They say he went.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true. Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but its slice just fouled down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
And the righty deals. Got him. And there's one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. That's in there. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Lifted in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Now it's going to be Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. In the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting none.
Sam Hilliard, the next to hit.
Sam Hilliard.
Hilliard goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder,
Worked a walk in his
Ronald
first trip to the
Acuna
plate.
Jr.
Smash to the left side. Bichette whips it to first. They get the out on Acuna. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now in Toronto. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
The designated hitter, Brandon
Morton, multi-time All-Star, 39 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. The right-hander back to work. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Dalton Varsho on deck for the Blue Jays. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike. And now it's filled up.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Calls it in for the out.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Ball 1, no strikes. Merrifield, in his 7th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2010. Up the middle. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Harris. Bassett back to work. And ball one.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 0-1. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
That's a ball.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Austin Riley. Good eye right there. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. And the 1-0. Up the middle. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
No.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now, Bo Bichette rolled out to second in his first at bat. Bounced out to short. Grissom fires to first on the run, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously, and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Charlie Morton's got the nickname Ground Chuck because of all the ground balls that he gets, and It's a guy that I think about that curveball. When you think about Charlie Morton, he will throw 5, 6, 7 in a row if he has to.
Legit an Uncle Charlie. The 2-2. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. And he's already singled. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Sean Murphy. Flied out his first time. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And the pitch. Albies on the move.
Ball.
Pitch is low. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two-0. Swing and a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Here's a 2-2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made that proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than dad.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Siggy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Next offering is down low. And now 3-0. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1. He flat out to right in his first trip. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a pitch.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. So up next for Toronto, Brandon Bell. He reached out a walk his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
At the belt, fires. In for a strike, and 1-1. And here it comes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you enough. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Matt Chapman. And takes low for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Tapped out in front of the plate. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a foul straight back. Guerrero on third. Bell over at second. Chapman over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
So the batting order turns over. Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Line and a base hit into right. 1 runs in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down. And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Squirts away a little bit.
The batter, the shortstop.
Bobachek gets a chance to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And delivers outside. 2 outs. Bases are full. To third. Riley. Rolls across the diamond. That's out number 3. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. Vaughn Grissom digs in now. Grissom struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Bassett back to work.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Sam Hilliard.
On the ground to short. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. In the air out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. Hilliard leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next one misses. 3-2 now. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one ripped. And it's gone. A two-run shot, his first homer of the year. It's 2-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike one. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The wind of the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
Go ahead run on base. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Bounce to the left side and foul ball. The pitch popped up, brings it in, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show.
Games that are mine, you claim James gotta find a new lane for the drive. Hey, word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, George Springer.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Springer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball one, no strikes. And he deals. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And a 1-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And that's a fair ball. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
A couple of singles back to back. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Danny Jansen will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 on, 1 out. Brandon Bell now at the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Springer at third, Guerrero at first, 1 gone. The next pitch misses, 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a slow roller. Albies over to second, on to Olsen. That's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yimi Garcia up and throwing. Simber getting cranked up as well. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That misses. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the seventh. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Nick Anderson in. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 61, Nick Anderson.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Strike two. Anderson ready to work. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now here is Dalton Varsho.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Bro holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chapman on second. Varsho on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. On the ground, could be two. Flips it behind his back. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss.
2-1. He's going.
Runners breaking for the plate. A squeeze, and he gets it down.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost him an out. A perfect play and a big one this late in the game.
Two outs, runner on first. Bulbichet getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Out to short, Grissom. They get the force, and that is the inning. One run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves 2. Jordan Romano comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and now Vaughn Grissom. And a pitch. Outside. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. And now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kicks and fires. Nice grab. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
Well, at this point in the ball game, you're counting outs. That's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Sam Hilliard. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Chopped left side. Throw to first is in time. That ends the frame. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 3-2. And welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Kirby Yates. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 22, Kirby Yates.
And here it comes. There's the strike. now 1-1. Falling behind 2-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now the catcher up to hit, Danny Jansen. Ball 1 there.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The pitch.
He rides.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Bell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That was a moonshot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Ripped to right, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton.
2 outs, runner at first.
Varsho.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Eric Swanson on the pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So digging in, Michael Harris. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swanson, a 6'3" righty, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round. Back in. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He circles the bases, his 12th of the season, and they cut it into the deficit. It's 5-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Slice down the right side. And now the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch. Line drive. Springer there makes the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it in the ball. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
The Braves down to their last out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.